University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. And the Lobos will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Making the adjustment. Let it go! See some running room. Got enough for the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Got an alley. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The handoff. A stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. Right back to the well. Brings into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He'll pull it down. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
Snagged it, and there's running room. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Lobos offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fields the bunt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First and 10. Running inside. It's Allen. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Motion from the wideout. Changing the routes with his receivers. Give to the big fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Go.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
First and goal for the offense. This is a design run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Go.
Pulls it, fired complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Sets his feet. It's Lane. Got his man in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Out wide right, it's Miller. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Lobos will snap it on first and 10.
Here we go. Ready. 18.
It's Humphrey. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sees an alley. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 3rd and long right here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Number 35, on to kick it away.
They punt it away on 4th down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. Now the toss. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back, but occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it, but when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Pulls it. The keeper on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Run the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's long. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Gain of 16.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation.
enters into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here's the return from inside his 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Fires left side, and Smith. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Makes the grab in their space. Oh, and the defense and chase. They finally get him down at the 35.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. Sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Looking downfield, it's Lane. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the fullback. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So after the first down run, here's second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the run, it's Palmer. He's got enough. They pull him down, but he's got enough. And it'll be a first down for this offense.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first keep the drive going.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's long. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. And
Second
down after a good... on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll take it himself. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Lobos want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Keaton. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Lobos look to do some damage in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Lane. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, pressure's coming. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. Wants to throw on first. He's going to take off. Did the work himself. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Under pressure. Left side is Allen. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unleashes one. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They booted away on 4th down. Making his first move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it.
That goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pickett. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. A designed run for the quarterback. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football. Such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
Looking to pass. It's Lane. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up the air. Incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Lobos will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He's changing the play. Uh-oh, look out. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Fullback's got it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Dropping back, it's Lane. Flips it out to the back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Lobos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the fullback. He's got the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Got some green grass. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back on 1st down. Buying time to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hand off to the fullback. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring... down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Now the toss. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Containment and the tackling, they stop him for no gain. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, it's Lane. He's got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Flying out to the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point was good.
Set to kickoff.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Palmer. Makes his man miss. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Big fullback's got it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Keeps it himself. Turns upfield. He'll toss it. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Gets the back moving. Give to the big fullback.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
Second and long here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fourth down, same as first, same as second, same as third for this offense. Going for it in a big-time moment. Get the big first down. This game, you're running out of time defensively. You're going to have to find a way to get a stop, even if it takes 4 downs.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the fullback. Brought down after keeping those... The legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They love to pick up this 3rd and really short to give some oomph to this drive. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Break, here we go.
Quick give. It's Humphrey. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking downfield, it's Lane. Catch in the middle, it's Humphrey. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Ready.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Key. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Lobos are in the hurry up.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Finds his back in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's Wade. They're all over it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Look out! And it's a sack. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. From the gun. Finds him out of the backfield. Not gonna make it. And the fourth down gamble backfires.
Well, you just wondered how much more magic this guy had in him, right? We've seen some unbelievable throws in this game into some really tight windows. On that fourth down,